All right. Hello, John. Intrepid exerciser. Hope you had a great Christmas. Hope we're doing well here. Let me see if I can frame up here. Ah, yes, I'm in my famous silhouette phase here, but that's okay. We can do that. All right, so hopefully the light will give us a little more clarity here in a moment. But hello, welcome to coming back after the break. Good to see John and anyone else who jumps in here in a little bit. I actually get the whole family in there. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let's build ourselves up from the ground. Go ahead and tilt your ankles inside and out toward the insides of your feet and the outsides of your feet. And as you do that, take nice, easy breaths. Drop the arms easy by your side, shoulders away from the ears. Drop the jaw, lose any tension that you don't need in the body. Keep yourself nice and upright. Then go ahead and take one foot, press down through the toes, and circle that ankle toward the inside. We want some pressure down on those toes so they're flexing back significantly. See some people doing this on the tip of one toe. Don't do that. Press down, create some tension there, bend those toes back. Now go the other way, other direction. All 5 toes are pressing back. We want to mobilize those toes, right? Toes are important. A lot of joints in there. Let's go ahead and switch to the other foot. Circle that foot to the inside, pressing down. Spread the toes. Circle around. Let those toes flex back. As you do so, breathe. Drop everything else. Shoulders are dropped. Go ahead the other direction with those feet. That foot. That one foot. Those toes. Good. Let's go ahead and spread the feet apart. Take an easy circle of the hips in a nice wide arc around to the front, around to the back. As you do so, when the hips come forward, give a little squeeze to those glutes so you say hello to the biggest muscles in the body. A little squeeze, take it around. We're mobilizing through the hips. I don't think I need these gloves after all. Everyone said it's going to be so bitterly cold out, but we're going to be fine. Let's go the other way. Same thing. When the hips come forward, we have a nice squeeze of the glutes right there. Take it around, squeeze right there. Thumbs could be at the point of origin of the glutes so you can feel those muscles really turning on. That's important. Biggest muscles in your body, you want to make sure those guys are operative. All right, go ahead and step it in a little bit. Take the shoulders, big circles going to the back. Here we're creating some space in the ribs and in the lungs. Yeah, there we go. Take it around and back. All these alternate locations, right? Now we take those shoulders up and around and back the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Let's take the hands in the golf grip so that the fingertips are at the base of the fingers, just like that. The thumb extends out. You have this strange shape here like this. Extend the arms out to the side. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep the shoulder blades squeezed while you circle to the front. Right, so we're not loose here. We've got a nice long straight line through the arms, and we're squeezing the shoulder blades together as we're mobilizing through at the glenohumeral joint. Deep breaths through there. Good. Let's go ahead and take those thumbs to the back, palms up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and keep them squeezed as we circle to the back, progressively lifting and opening the chest a little bit more as we circle through the chest. Muy bien. Okay, very good. Nice job. Good. All right, keep the hands that same weird little grip. Point the thumbs down toward the shoulders, knuckles in toward the ears. Go ahead and draw the elbows together. Squeeze them back, together, and back, together, and back. Continue that pattern. So we're really activating the shoulder blade retractors, improving the posture, undoing a little of the slouchiness of our lives, opening up the front of the bodies, the possibilities of 2022. Think about the wonderful turns our lives can make over the course of the next 360 odd days, maybe 370 days or so at this point. Good. Now let's go ahead and drop the arms. Take the hands up overhead. I'm probably going to hit the ceiling here, so I'm going to spread my feet apart so a little more clearance above me. I'm going to reach my hands up overhead, and I'm just going to kind of do this back and forth, opening up my chest, and then turn the palms toward each other. Can't see that I'm doing it, but the palms are turned toward each other. Good. Just kind of getting a little more openness through the lats. Good. And go ahead and lower that back down. Okay, good. Feet back to shoulder width and parallel. Look at your feet, get visual confirmation. We have parallel feet here. A lot of times we have this when we're talking parallel. That's not right. We want parallel feet, 2 train tracks, just like this. Go ahead and take the head long and tall. Think about floating the head up and then go ahead and drop the ear to one shoulder, creating some side bending here through the whole spine, including, think about this area through the spine, right? The rib cage area, and then go to the other side, ear to shoulder, go the other way, slide this hand down the outside, and let's go back and forth just like that, creating some side bending there. And what's going to want to happen, I promise, what's going to want to happen as you're side bending is you're going to want to go to the front. Don't do that. Think right over to the side, directly over to the side. I realize I'm just a silhouette here, but keep working with that idea. Right over to the side, right over the side, right over, and right over. Good. Let's go ahead and take the head forward and then back, opening up the back and then opening up the front. Let the shoulders kind of go along for the ride. There we go. All right, good. Now, recalling this idea that the hips are going to circle, right? And we've just done a lot of mobilization of the head. So what I want to do is shoot the hips over one way to bring the head over the other way. Now, from there, direct, smooth, sort of quarter arc, take the hips back, let the head go to the front, right? Then we take the hips in a quarter arc to the other side and the head goes the other way. Then we take the hip forward and the head goes back. Then we take the hips to the right and we're back home where we started. So hips forward, hips back, head forward. Hips left, head right. Hips forward, head back. Hips right, head left. And then continue around that, continuing to circulate the hips and connect all those cardinal points and all 360 degrees of both the hips and the head. All right? And now we're going to do the same thing in the other direction. Hips go this way, to the right, head's left. Hips forward, head back. Hips left, head right. Hips back, head forward. Then go ahead and connect those 4 points, 360 degrees, all the way around. Try to let the head just hang nice and easy. Don't let the arms and shoulders get stiff as we do that. Let the arms and shoulders relax, all right? Take it around. Very nice. Okay, good. Nice. Now let's take it into a nice quad stretch. Go ahead and draw one heel to one butt. Other way. Alternating sides, getting a nice stretch through this whole front of the thigh here. Looks like people aren't quite ready to go back to exercising. This is how it usually works. If I take a few days off, I go, I'm back Monday. And people come back Friday. Like, well, I couldn't get back Monday. Right? I get it. People on break. I understand. People with their families. That's allowed. There we go. Nice stretch. Nice stretch. Nice stretch. Nice stretch. So we got some concentric work in the hamstring and a nice stretch through the quad. All right, good. Let's take it into external rotation / cradle walk. So go ahead and stand on one leg. Externally rotate that thigh. Go ahead and pull up. Get a nice stretch through that butt, and then other way. Stretch. Stretch. And let's keep on going, just like that. Stretch. Ha. Stretch. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Hey, look, someone else jumping on. Hello there. Hello there. Who's stepping in there? It's Tamara. Hello, Tamara. Good to see you. I thought it'd just be a lonely day with Mr. John Short, a couple family members. But Tamara's here holding down the fort. Good for her. All right. So let's take that into our Tamara's just in time for a stiff leg RDL. So I'm going to do this pointing this way. We got this one. We know how to do this one. Swing one leg back. Swing the arms forward. If you want to, you can hold on to something for some balance. Find that stretch and then come back. Now the idea here is think about internally rotating the back leg. Internally rotating. We don't want too much excursion of that back leg toward the side. We want to keep it in a nice straight line. This is a challenging move. If you practice it enough, it slowly becomes more and more doable. So take your time. Go for quality on this. Quality, always quality, not quantity, right? So maybe it takes you the full 30 seconds to a minute to get a good solid line holding onto something for balance. If that's the case, that's fine. Better that than doing a lot of reps that don't look or feel particularly good. We don't want that. All right, a few more. Yeah, we're getting loose now. Hamstrings are coming to life here. All right. Good, okay, nice. So let's finish with a little squat series here. So go ahead and take a look at your feet. On this one, you want the feet just turned out just a touch, just turned out just a little tiny bit. What we're gonna do, and just a little bit wider than shoulder. We're gonna drop ourselves, actually let's fold over first, fold directly over. And you wanna go as far as you can. So some people can get the hands close to the ground, other people can just go to knees. It's whatever you got. From there, you fold over as far as you can. From there, take hold of whatever you got, your knees, your inside legs, and then you're gonna squat down as low as you can. Bring the elbows to the insides of the thighs. Then you're gonna raise the hips again, and then you come back to standing. So we got a fold at the hips, we got a drop of the pelvis, hips come back up, and then roll on back up. So it's 4 steps. Go ahead and fold it, sink it, hips come up, and then you come up, right? So yours might look like this. I'm gonna come down here, and that might be as far as you can go. Some people can go way down. So just do what you can, always your workout and your best that you can execute with these moves. One more time, fold it, drop it, stretch it, and then come on up. All right, nice job. Shake out a little bit. Enjoy that new sense of mobility and control that you now have. Have a drink of water, and we'll get into the meat of the workout. The meat of the workout. Okay, so meat of the workout. We're going to start with something simple. We're going to start with a squat, squat, reverse lunge, reverse lunge. Very simple, just a nice series through some lower body stuff. So our double squat, we just worked with that. Squat, squat, reverse lunge, reverse lunge. So working this, actually I don't have a whole lot of room, but what I'm going to do, we're going to work like this. We're going to squat, stand, squat, stand. Then we're going to drive one leg back, stand, other leg drives back, and stand. That's the whole move. Here we go. Drop back or squat, squat. And you'll find, hey, look, my squat is going to feel pretty good because we just did that nice mobilization. Squat, squat, and continue. Keep working through that. Reverse lunge, reverse lunge. It will get easier as you go along because we'll feel, oh, hey, I've got more mobility. I've got a little bit more smoothness, a little more range of motion. I got a little more control as you go along. Go ahead and enjoy that. Take that in, right? We're getting started on New Year's resolutions early here, right? New Year's resolutions usually fail. And why is that? We're not able to establish a habit and a behavior as a thing that we're going to do all the time, right? What we want to do is lay in those habits. We just go every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Saturday. I show up here at boot camp, or every Tuesday and Saturday, or every Monday and Friday, whatever it might be. Okay, 3, 2, 1, stop. Good job. Okay, great. So let's go ahead. Have I lost all my local people? I think I might have. Let's go ahead into this move. Let's go on to the back. I'm going to play around with a little bit of core stuff. Hopefully everyone can see. I'm going to tilt this down a little bit. Heck, a little bit on top of my camera here. So just go ahead on the back. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring both legs up. We're going to feel the lower back on the ground. We're going to get a little space behind the sacrum here, right? The sacrum's lifted just a little bit. We're going to lower down, right? So maintain that contact of the lower back on the ground. Then we're going to hold that position, and then we're going to bring it up, okay? Take it down. Hold that extended position. Reach up, growing up out of the sides of the body, and then bring it up. Take it down. Breath, lower back stuck on the ground, and then repeat. Take it down. Hold. Lower back on the ground, and up. Here we go. Take it down. Hold. Bring it up. Keep going. Just like that. Now, you want to make it a little easier for yourself? Remember, single leg. That's fine. Single leg is totally cool. If you're doing single leg, same thing. Hold. Now we got to think about pulling this leg up and back. Same thing, then up, down, and then up. Keep going. We're going to go 5 more seconds on this. I'm going to switch it over to a nice back move. All right? And stop. Okay, good. So I'm going to work with invisible dumbbells because my dad has mine, or a dad has a pair. Okay, so invisible dumbbells. Got them in our hands. So it's just like this, right? All we're going to do is like this. We're going to do fold into the RDL, 5 rows, then come up. Okay, so got our dumbbells in our hands, right? Then our feet, hip width, pointing directly forward, big chest, right? Folded here, right? Nice long spine, nice loaded hamstrings. Give me 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it down, then come up. Okay? Then repeat. Fold and row. 2. Continue. Now, here's a slight change that I want to kind of instigate here. I'm going to turn the hand like this. When we do the rows, turn them like this a little bit. So in other words, the palms are facing a little bit forward. Hope everyone can see that okay. Just like that when we're rowing. All right? 5 times. Let's keep going through this, about 20 to 20 seconds. So it's all about getting that nice squeeze back. And the elbows are close to the sides, but they're not directly into the sides, right? So right there, that's about where we want to go. So that's the angle we wanted that elbow when we're up, okay? Keep folding through that. 10 more seconds. I'm going to go all the way back to our squat, squat, reverse lunge, and that's going to be our series for this first tricep. Good. Stop right there. Okay, good job. Come to stand. In 10 seconds, we're going to go double squat, reverse lunge, okay? I'm going to continue that for 50 seconds, 50 seconds, okay? Here we go. Let's take it down. Squat, squat, crazy depth. Look at that. Reverse lunge, okay? Good. And if you want to make it faster, you want to make it deeper, that's totally cool. So yeah, you will be able to feel the improvement in your depth just as a result of going through kind of the stuff we've been doing. As things are kind of working themselves out, it's like 30 degrees out here, right? Some things are getting a little bit warmer, a little more smoother, and a little bit better. So you want to enjoy that and go, hey, just a little bit of movement makes me better, right? And just understand that that's a principle you can take in through your whole life. You can use throughout your whole, your whole day. When your body feels crappy because it's sitting around a lot, hey, 5 minutes of movement is going to make me feel a lot better. And that definitely is true. You can feel it empirically working in a noticeable, detectable way as you move. Okay, good. That's quite enough on that one. Good. Let's take it down on the back. Once again, take it down on the back. I like this one where we're holding the extended position. Open and close the book, but hold that extended position. So go ahead and take the legs up. We'll start about another 5 seconds here. Flex the feet back to the extent that that's possible. Extend the arms, grow them out. Take it down, hold, and then bring it up. Take it down the other leg, hold, and then bring it up. As we lower, we're breathing out and we're stabilizing through this whole torso area. Take it down, stabilize. Feel all this knit together, nicely, strongly pulled together, right? The ribs, the pecs, all of this stuff like a girdle, right? Pulling all this in together, right? Just a natural girdle holding all this stuff in, protecting the spine, protecting the organs, keeping us healthy, all right? Let's keep going for another 5 seconds on this move. We're doing great. 3, 2, 1, good job. Okay, taking it over to our RDL into the row. We got 5 rows for every single RDL. The RDL is just to take a little of the pressure to help us find that hinge just a little better. So take your dumbbells, I got mine invisible ones. Take your feet, parallel hip width, nice big chest, slight bend in the knees, fold it over. Give me 5 rows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Take it down, come up to standing, take the pressure off just for a minute, then go ahead and fold it. Once again, same thing. Row, row, and keep going. Gonna be 5 times. So keep that going. We're working that row. We're working that nice hinge and that capacity to keep that back nice and flat. The capacity to do this movement right here. Keep the back long as we fold forward, right? Think offensive lineman or superhero, right? It's not, we're rounding back. It's not that. It's not that. We want to be able to have the ability to do that, the ability to undulate. Here we want to lock it in, keep that spine nice and long. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, good job. Take a pause. Let's take a 15-second pause. I'm going to go one more time through all 3 moves. Squat, squat, reverse lunge, reverse lunge. Hopefully everyone's feeling pretty good. Here we go. One more time through. Squat, squat, reverse lunge, reverse lunge. Let's go ahead and start it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, take it down, squat, squat. And we got even more depth on that squat, right? Even more depth on the reverse lunge too, right? Squat, squat. Now look, keep going. So there's a hinge component to a squat, right? There is, because what we're asking you to do in the squat is keep the spine in integrity while we drop down. It's the same thing as doing this. This is very similar to this, right? The spine is just staying neutral as we're going into the squat. So now you can do like a different kind of squat where we round forward. We don't want that. We want it to pretend like, so if we're doing an overhead lift with a lot of weight or something on our back, we want to keep the spine in integrity. So squat low, right? All right, let's go for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice, very good. Let's go on to the back. Last time through on this lovely variation on the infamous open and close the book. So the feet and the legs are just holding that nice extended position. We're gonna go 40 seconds on this one. Go ahead and lower it down. Hold. So find that integrity through the whole torso. Find this tightness here, this support and this stability through the whole spine, and then bring it up. So we might just get maybe 5 reps through here. If we really hold this, flex the feet back, extend the arms, growing out, right? So we have length here, yeah? And these arms are parallel, yeah? And then bring it in. Just get a couple more, right? We can hold this position, lower back on the ground, pelvis tilts this way, this way, this way, not forward. One more time. Take it down, hold, extend, breathe. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Good job. Bring it in, roll it up. Well done, everybody. Good job. Last one, RDL into the quintuple row. So we got our dumbbells in our hands. We're going to take a breath. We're going to go to about 10 seconds here. We want to give ourselves just a little second to recover. Feet are parallel, hip width. Take a breath. Big chest. Keep that chest big as we fold forward. Keep it long. 5 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and then come up. Keep circling through that. We're going to do about another 30 seconds on that. And that's going to be all for our lovely giant first set. 9 sets in a row on top of our awesome full body mobilization. 9 tough sets. So really good work there, everybody, already. Nicely done through there. Good job. And 3 and 2 and 1 and stop. Good job, everybody. Okay, good. Have a drink of water, my friends. Have a nice drink of water. We're going to go into one of my personal favorites that confuses and frightens everybody. So I'm going to work with, look, I can work with this snowball for resistance here. This is an actual snowball here, okay? Just to show you that you can use anything here. So what I'm going to work with here is my favorite side lunge into a lateral raise. I'm not going to hold this for too long because it's getting a little chilly here on the old actual bare flesh of my hand. So we got this one, right? So remember, the basic format is step out, that's a side lunge, bring it back in, and a side lunge, right? Now, what we got on top of that is a lateral raise. So we're doing our big step out, right? We touch with the hand that's holding the weight. When we step back out, we take that into a lateral raise. Then, right after that, we switch hands, right? Do a lateral raise on that side, step it out with the opposite leg, touch that foot. Lateral raise, down, lateral raise, and down. Lateral raise, switch hands, step and touch, and continue. Now, what we want to do is let's add that range of motion. So we're touching down on that foot. Lateral raise, touch down toward that foot. Now, with the hips warmed up and with our squat really underneath our belt, we'll have an easy time getting into a little more depth on that side lunge there, right? We'll be able to take a nice big step. We'll be able to reach down and get close to that leg. Lateral raise, lateral raise. When we're doing that lateral raise, think up and tall, dance style. Dance up and tall through here, up and tall, and get that left shoulder really alive and awake there. And take it down, right? Lateral raise. Take it up. Lateral raise, right? So it's sort of 2 with one arm. So we got, that's the second one with that arm. 1, touch, 2, switch, 1, touch, 2. Make sense? All right, let's go for 10 more seconds on this move. And then we'll keep it simple on our next one. Very simple. And there's 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Okay, good. So working with just a very simple, I'm going to have to do this with a broomstick because, again, my dumbbells are inside. And I'm not allowed inside because everything's kind of locked up. So we're just going to do a simple simultaneous curl with our dumbbells. Very simple. Let's go ahead and get tall. And just going to go same time. We're going to go as fast as we can with this curl. We're going to go 25 seconds starting. Ready, set, now. Curl, curl, curl. Couldn't be simpler. Very easy. Nice work right through those biceps, right? At the same time, of course, we're practicing a nice columnar strength, central column, right? So we got this nice still column in the middle, and we got these mobilizing arms right along the sides. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, stop. Good. Now switch it over. Single dumbbell or 2 dumbbells, depending on how strong you feel today. Overhead, taking hold of the end. Go ahead and take it here like this. Stretch it back and extend overhead. Stretch and extend. Stretch and extend. Going to be 25 seconds through this. Okay. So we're working arms, we're working legs, we're working shoulders. Okay. So a nice little series here. I might have to grab my gloves back on because it's colder than I thought. All right. We got about 10 more seconds to go on this one. 10 more seconds to go. And that's good. Okay, good. So we're going back to our lateral raise, lateral step into lateral raise, working on our nice frontal plane here with both the lower body and the upper body. So going through this 45 seconds. Ready? We're going to start in about 5 seconds. Get yourself nice and tall. Hold the dumbbell in one hand. Ready? 3, 2, 1, start. Go ahead and take it out to the side. Step as you reach. Double, second lateral raise there. Switch hands as you come down. Big step out with the second leg. Touch toward that foot or that shin or whatever you have. Take it out. So you're finding those adductors. You're finding some nice work through. Get tall, switch sides. Touch. Other way. And touch. Want that nice lateral lunge. Right? We want to hold on to those multiple directions. That capacity to move in many, many different planes, step in different ways, that coordination and control in all those different ranges, those unusual ranges that we don't usually do. We're working on machines or when we're working sort of in our normal everyday life, working on this sagittal plane all the time. It takes us out of this dynamic movement that we can find in all these other planes and ranges. Good, let's go ahead and stop that. Nice job, been babbling too much, okay. So working with the curl, go ahead and take your feet parallel, shoulder width, nice and tall through the chest. 25 seconds. Take the dumbbells forward. Ready? Let's go. Curl. Pretty quick. Pretty quick. Pretty quick. And I'm hearing the downtown chimes telling me it's about 10 o'clock now, or 11 o'clock rather. We have about 10 more minutes left in this workout. Everyone's doing great. 10 more seconds to go. Let's finish strong. Sorry I had you work so long in that lateral raise business, lateral lunge, lateral raise. Just again, one of my favorites. Good, go ahead and stop. Transitioning back to triceps. Go ahead and take 1 or 2 dumbbells. Extend them overhead. Get your feet nicely underneath you. Extend overhead. Get that stretch as you come back. And pop it overhead. Let's go 30 seconds on this one. A little bit longer, just because the triceps take a little bit, it's a little bit larger range of motion of this move, so I want to give you a chance to get just a little bit more, a few more reps on this one. Looking good. We got about 15 seconds to go, and then we got one final round on these 3 moves, and we'll move into some fun stuff at the end here. Maybe just a touch of cardio type stuff, maybe just a little more more push-up type stuff, something like that. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, good. So one more time. Lateral step, lateral raise. We're going to go for about 1 minute on this move. So go ahead, take your feet together, hold the dumbbell in one hand. Let's go ahead and step it out. Touch or come close. Lateral raise, switch hands, lateral raise on the side, touch or come close, and continue just like that. So it's about the control. It's about finding the correct muscles, activating, and the comfort in this unusual plane of motion. Can we find it? Can we keep the back strong? Can we keep the core solid? Can we work, find that hip range of motion that's going to be healthy and allow us to keep all our joints working and happy throughout our whole lives, right? And also, meanwhile, oh yeah, turning these muscles on that also happen to look really good, right? Get those shoulders really working. They start to tend to look kind of good. People go, hey, that person works out. They've got shoulders. All right, 5 more seconds to go. Very nice. And stop. Okay, good. Biceps one more time. I'll grab my trusty broom here. Hopefully you folks are using something a little heavier. I think John got some new dumbbells this year. That's pretty cool. Santa Claus was good to him. He's keeping his health in mind. Okay, here we go. 25 seconds. Curl it. Get tall. Work it. Sometimes when I'm home, you know, I admit that I did pay $40 for a one-day admission to a gym. That's just how obsessed I am. But most days I just go outside and I play around. And some of those workouts are really tough. I wind up doing a ton of lunges. All right, 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. I did a bunch of lunges on, I think it was Thursday, I think. Legs are still feeling it. All right, here we go. Take your dumbbells overhead. Last one on this one. Stretch it up overhead, stretch it back. We go 30 seconds. Ready, set, go ahead and start. Take it back. Good stretch of those triceps. Turn them on right like that. And then overhead, stretch those triceps. Get also a nice functional stretch through those lats. All good. 15 seconds to go. Keep it smooth, my friends. Keep it smooth. Nice contraction through those triceps, right? So we got our year ahead of us. We got our year where we can make plans, we make thoughts about, all right, how do I want my health to improve over the next year, right? How do I want to feel, look? How do I want things to function better, right? Stop right there. And then you can start to break those goals down into manageable, doable habits that are going to accrue and make those dreams, those goals actually a reality. All right, so look at us. We got about 7 minutes to go. I'm going to go into a quick cardio type thing, and I want to move it into also a lovely push-up. We're going to do a kind of mashup here. So I got my mat here. Actually, I probably don't really need the mat. But, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the mat, and then we're going to move into, we're going to alternate it with an overhead press. So we got to push up into a mountain climber here, okay? So if you don't like push-ups fully on the ground, I'm going to give you an alternative here. So here's what we're going to do. Take these off so I can see my watch. What it's going to be is going to be a 4-count mountain climber into a push-up. But if you're not into doing a full push-up, your push-up can be knees, push-up, back up to push-up position. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then so it's either that one or a push-up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee push-up or regular push-up, right? So let's keep going like that. 20 seconds. So it's pretty quick. We're going to be over fast. So go ahead and lean into it just a little bit. And we'll keep going now again, 15 seconds, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, push-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, knee push-up, depending on how you're feeling today, how things are working for you today. 5 more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. Now grab your dumbbells. Let's stick into this kneeling position. Dumbbells at shoulder height. Let's just go ahead and press overhead and take them down. Press overhead, take them down. Press and down. Keep it just like that. We're going to go for that for about 15 seconds, okay? So now something about this press that I like. Chest is big and high, right? Don't collapse the chest when you're doing a press. Right down. You can lower the dumbbells pretty close down to your shoulders, so you're almost getting a stretch in these front delts, all right? Good. And stop there. Good. Let's go ahead and rotate around, dumbbells to the side, and we're going to go back to push-up mountain climber. 4-count mountain climber, push-up or knee push-up, depending on what you're feeling, right? How you're doing. It's going to be 20 seconds, okay? Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push-up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push-up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push-up. We got it. Just like that for another 9 seconds, all right? So it's going to be pretty quick. You feel the heart rate's going to go up a little bit. Get our chest muscles going. Good. Let's stop right there. Go ahead and come into, again, kneeling position. Kneeling position. Kneeling position allows you to be a little bit stricter about the movement. So grab your dumbbells. We're going to take them overhead. This is going to be 20 seconds. Ready, set, go. Press. Simple. Press. Take it down. Press. And press. Press. So we're doing a lot of pushing back and forth here. I realize that. I realize that. 5 more seconds to go. And then we're going to do one more round, and then we're going to be done. We'll be stretching. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, good. Dumbbells to the side. One more time through those 2 movements, okay? One more time. Little push, little cardio here. Ready? Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, push. So it's your last little push here. So go ahead and do as much as you can, right? Almost there. And you're done. Good job. Come back to center. Grab your dumbbells. Nice deep breath. Feel yourself in there. We're going to do 20 seconds on the press. And that's going to be all it. Reach. Keep the hips underneath you. Just think of driving hips forward. You can even squeeze the glutes here. See, to get a little stability here. Keep pressing. Keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. Nice job, my friends. Good job. If you want to grab a drink of water, you can do so. Also, we can just transition nice and easy into a hip flexor / quad stretch here. That could work too. So I'm going to go half kneeling here. I'm going to go ahead and drive my hips forward, stretching out my hip flexor of my back leg. I'm going to breathe through that. It's all going to be good. Breathe. Now I'm going to take the arm of that back leg. I'm reaching overhead. I'm going to tilt to the opposite side. So I'm going to got a sagittal plane and a frontal plane stretch here. And now I'm going to rotate toward that front leg. Now we got sagittal and transverse. All good. 10 more seconds on this. Opening up through that hip flexor. One of the best stretches you can do right here. Great. Let's come out of that. Let's take that leg that was forward, bring it back. Other foot forward. Go ahead and drive it. Drive your whole hips and weight forward. So good. So good. Right into that stretch. So yeah, it's a good time right now to think about what you want to accomplish this year, right? Don't just think, hey, I want to just kind of limp along as I've been doing. See if you can think about like, all right, maybe I want to get a little bit better. Maybe I want to compete in something. Maybe I want to, achieve something I haven't achieved. Think something performance, right? Appearance goals are fine, but just make sure that they're attached to some type of behavior, right? And that it's a healthy behavior. It's not like, all right, I'm just going to not eat all the time, right? We want to attach those goals to accomplishable, healthy, safe, doable behaviors. We're almost there. We got about 1 minute to go. I really appreciate Tamara and John for showing up today. 2 days after Christmas. That takes some discipline. I appreciate that. So take the feet just nice, slightly wider than hip, and enjoy that nice freedom of movement that you have in the hips. All right. Go ahead and take it around the other way. Enjoy that nice, easy feeling. What's that song? Peaceful, easy feeling. There's some 60s or so. Got a peaceful, easy feeling. I don't know what exactly that song is. Someone's got to tell me what that song is. Take a breath in. Reach the arms up overhead. I don't have a lot of space above me, so I can't quite stretch as much as I'd like to, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to come down, and I'm going to do bend and breathe here just a couple times. Ready? Breathe in. Release. Good. Over there. Enjoy that openness and that movement in the shoulders that you have. Feel that. Again. Nice. Let's get 2 more. Full. Here's our last one. And slowly bring the arms down to your sides. All right, my friends. Tamara and John, thank you so much for showing up today. Anyone else who streams this later, sleeping in today, appreciate that. So good. Be thinking about your goals coming forward for 2022. Think about what they are. If you want to write in and let me know what they are, or give me a text or a call, whatever it is, that'd be great. So I can help hold you accountable, and we as a group hold you accountable. Thanks very much for showing up. Happy New Year. I'll be back for more in LA. I'll be back on Wednesday. So have a good couple days. Take care, folks. Peace.